Imagine digging in your backyard and finding something that still has skin on it. Not bones, skin, fur, eyes. Something that died over 10,000 years ago and somehow forgot to decompose. Normally, when something dies, nature erases it within years. Every once in a while, the ground itself refuses to let go, freezing a creature in place so perfectly that scientists can still see what it last ate. And some of these animals were not the gentle giants you're picturing. Some of them were built to kill. Today, we're uncovering 7 Ice Age animals so well preserved and so terrifying that researchers are still trying to process what they found. Here's the thing most people don't realize. Fossils are usually just rock-hard bone, stripped of everything that made an animal actually alive. But in the permafrost regions of Siberia, Alaska, and the Yukon, something different happens. The frozen ground acts like a natural freezer, locking bodies away before bacteria, and time can break them down. That means scientists aren't just studying shapes anymore, they're studying stomach contents, blood, and in some cases, cells that technically still function. This is why paleontologists treat every permafrost discovery like a crime scene, and what they keep uncovering is stranger and scarier than anyone expected. So let's get into it. Today we're looking at 7 Ice Age animals whose remains were frozen in time and whose stories get more disturbing with every single one. In 2015, hunters in Siberia stumbled onto something that expected to be nothing. Instead, they uncovered 2 cave lion cubs, frozen so completely that their whiskers were still intact. It wasn't just old, it was the best preserved predator cub ever recovered from the Ice Age. Scientists ran scans and DNA tests, treating the tiny bodies like fragile evidence. Then came the twist. Their fur revealed a coat pattern never seen in any lion alive today, hinting at a subspecies built for a world we can barely imagine. And here's what nobody can answer. Why did an entire litter die at once, undisturbed, in a den that showed no sign of struggle? They still look like they're sleeping. Then in the Yakutia region, researchers found something that shouldn't exist outside a museum diorama. A woolly rhinoceros with skin, fur, and internal organs still in place. It wasn't just preserved, it still had a recognizable face. Scientists pulled samples from its stomach, expecting grass. Instead, they found a rare mix of plants that shouldn't have coexisted, suggesting the Ice Age landscape was stranger than textbooks describe. That wasn't the most unsettling part. The animal's horn showed damage consistent with violent combat. Nobody knows what it was fighting or what won. In 2020, along a riverbank, scientists uncovered a saber-toothed cat cub, so fresh-looking that early reports assumed it had died recently. It hadn't. It was over 30,000 years old. Researchers ran CT scans expecting standard bone structure. Instead, they found soft tissue, fur, and paw pads still flexible enough to study for grip strength. Then came the disturbing part. Its teeth, though juvenile, were already shaped for a killing bite, unlike anything alive today. Scientists still don't know how a predator this small survived in a world of giants. It still fits in your hand. Next, in the Alaskan interior, workers hit something solid while mining, and it turned out to be an entire steppe bison, nicknamed Blue Babe. It wasn't just preserved. Bite marks across its hide told an entire story on their own. Scientists studied the wounds and matched them to Ice Age lions, then went further, extracting preserved blood from beneath the skin. Then things got stranger. Blood chemistry suggested the animal didn't die quickly. It suggested a prolonged, brutal struggle. Researchers still debate how long that fight actually lasted. But that wasn't the strangest discovery. In 2013, on a remote Siberian island, scientists found a woolly mammoth so intact that liquid blood dripped from its body when they cut into it. Liquid. After 40,000 years, researchers rushed the sample to labs, testing whether the blood contained a natural antifreeze compound. It did. Then came the twist that shocked the scientific world. The cells inside showed brief biological activity when placed in a lab environment. Nobody is saying this animal can be cloned, but nobody is saying it can't. And in 2020, researchers on the Lyakhovsky Islands found a cave bear carcass so complete that its nose was still soft to the touch. It wasn't just old. It was the first adult cave bear ever found with soft tissue intact. Scientists ran internal scans expecting a simple skeleton. Instead, they found preserved internal organs. Here's where it gets unsettling. Analysis suggested the bear may have died from something other than natural causes, and the injuries don't fully match any known predator from that era. What actually killed it remains unexplained. Finally, researchers uncovered the most disturbing specimen yet. Frozen wolf pup so young its baby teeth hadn't fully grown in. It wasn't just preserved. Its stomach still held its last meal. Scientists analyzed the contents expecting typical prey. Instead, they found remains suggesting a diet far more aggressive than modern wolves ever attempt. And the final twist. Genetic testing revealed traits linking it to a lineage that vanished completely, leaving no descendants alive today. They look asleep. What they represent is a predator lineage the world simply erased. So here's the bigger question. If the permafrost is still giving up secrets this disturbing after 10,000 years, what else is still down there waiting? Climate change is thawing these regions faster than ever, which means discoveries like these aren't slowing down, they're accelerating. Every year, more of these frozen predators resurface, and everyone comes with a mystery nobody has fully solved.
Observe the mighty rhinoceros
So the real question isn't what we've already found. It's what's about to surface next. If this kept you hooked, subscribe, because the ground is still thawing and the ice age isn't done talking yet.